Good morning, everybody. Lee Brower here, and welcome to this week's edition of Meaningful Monday. I am so grateful to be here. Brr! Merry Christmas, Happy Hanukkah. Over 2 feet of snow yesterday at our home. I'm standing outside the office in our home. I'm so grateful for this beautiful white Christmas. My wife and I, Lori and I have a tradition, and we watch together every year. We do it as a family, but it was really the last 2 years. We've kind of sat down by ourselves and watched some of the great classic Christmas stories. And so it's A Wonderful Life by George Bailey. We were watching yesterday morning very early, and I never noticed this before. But on his wall in his office, there's just in the very background, I had to go back and pause it. It says, "All that you can take with you is that which you give away." And I thought about that. I've been thinking about it all day yesterday and even into this morning. I started thinking about how much we really want to teach our children, for example, to give without expecting anything in return. I remember a story when our oldest 2 children, we decided that they were our only children at the time. We decided that we should teach them the spirit of giving. And so we knew of a family down the street that was struggling. They were going through some very tough times. The father had lost his job. They had a humble abode. We thought, let's do something for them. And so we went out with the kids, and we knew the ages of their kids, and we bought some Christmas presents for them, and we got all excited, and it was cold. We were bundled up. We came up to the front door, and we knock on it. We open the door, and we come in, and we say, "Merry Christmas." And we just wanted to leave these with you, and we looked around, our kids looked around, and oh my goodness, there were presents opened everywhere. There were more presents there than our kids have ever received. And obviously, there were so many other good Samaritans that had the same thought or the same thinking. Now, I don't remember how I handled that. I don't know if I handled that good as a parent, bad as a parent. I really don't remember, but I do remember how I felt, and I felt very disappointed. I felt like we had an opportunity to teach our children something, and then it fell apart. Now, fast forward. I love that life can teach us, and that one lesson now has taught me so much. But fast forward to where our son is now driving, and he goes through McDonald's, and the car behind him, or the car in front of him, pays for his meal. And he comes back all excited and says, "You won't believe what happened, but this car paid for my meal." And I wanted to thank him, but didn't know how. And he said, we should do something like that. So we started a tradition. We started a tradition first of just having that kind of a mindset where we'd pay for the car behind us. But it elevated. It elevated to what we now call legacy breakfast. And we've been doing this for years. And it's just, and we've done it now with our children. We've done it with our grandchildren. But where we go into a restaurant, we love Cracker Barrel, by the way, because we can sneak out without anybody knowing. But in all the years that we've been doing legacy breakfast, never once, not once, has any of us seen the result of the giving. We've never seen the expression on the people that have received the breakfast. Now, we sit there and we look around the room, and it's fun to watch your kids or grandkids look around the room because you'll hear comments like, "Look at that couple. They haven't said 2 words to each other." Or, "Look at that lady over there sitting there with her kids. I wonder if her husband's in Afghanistan. Let's buy their breakfast." So that spirit of being able to give unconditionally, then be able to leave quietly, and never ever, not once, have we seen the result of that giving. And the reason that we do that is I want to somehow instill within our children. They have it naturally, but that ability to give without any expectation. It's been a marvelous blessing in our life. I'd love to hear from you what some of your traditions are. I really would. Anywhere where you can give without expecting anything or without having comparison. Now, it's not to say that we haven't wanted to. It's not to say that we haven't said, "Can't we peek in and just watch?" But the answer has always been no. In order to get the true blessing, to have those things that we can take with us, are only those things that we give away. Have a marvelous week. Have a wonderful giving week. Make life meaningful, and I'll talk to you next year. Bye-bye.